Scrolls are the center of the game. They have tag, gold cost, some have an additional cost or a specific requirement. They have immediate effects and some have also unique actions and abilities. Close action costs 1 Genasi and allows you to fight with a +2 power. When you play close, increase your hero production by 1 step. To play close, you need to own 2 life tag. Fairy Folks allow you to collect spirit on it. These are mini puzzle games inside the game. In this case, you collect spirit resources on Fairy Folks and you activate it to convert these pixies into mana resources. So Fairy Folks allows you to stock mana resources over the seasons, because spirit resources on it stay across the season, while mana flows into dark matter during each autumn. In addition to Lumen Scrolls, during setup you will receive 4 gift scrolls among 45 different ones. Setup is rich in opportunities: heroes, faction, starting end of gift and Lumen Scrolls, reading the map, and the Seraph combination. There are so many roads in front of you that you will require some time to make your choice. We did want the setup so rich because we think that is an amazing sensation trying to understand which can be the best decision among so many possibilities. Scrolls, but also tiles. Scrolls can let you place tiles on the map, a stronghold to protect your area and enlarge your dominance. Sealing a portal or placing a vitae to deal 1 damage to a seraph that shares a region with that portal or that vitae. There are many different strategies and options. You use gold to play scroll, hero resources to fight and gather, 7 mithril for a stronghold, 7 mana to seal a portal, 7 dark matter to scorch a nail, 7 genasi to bloom a vitae. 7 is not an easy number, we are not used to divide by it, so the fact that each standard action has a cost of 7 had a bit of difficulty to keep a linear thinking. As a game fixer, you can spend 7 gold to acquire 1 resource of choice. The inner value of that resource is typically lower, but sometimes you desperately need it. Last but not least, there are the Lumen Blessings. Each of them grants a small bonus and has a tag on it. The game relies on tag, and having access to a tag during each summer can be of great help. To cast Fireball, you need an Eternals. If you don't have any scroll with it, you can afford it from the Blessing. At setup, you pick 7 Lumen Blessing among 13, 1 for each tag. They can have impact on your hero choice and faction choice. Blessings are also useful to keep track of which players are still active in the summer, face up blessing, and which are not, face down blessing in front of the player. In the end, what the game is about. Defeat the 3 Seraph before the Void deck ends. This is a common goal. The game is won by the player with most Lumen points. This is the competitive goal. Each time you damage a Seraph, you gain 1 point. Most of your points will come directly from damaging the Seraphs, but you have to keep in mind the endgame rewards and that each stronghold is worth 1 point. How do you play it? At setup, choose a combination of hero and faction. To them you add the starting gift scrolls. So since the beginning, your structure is quite unique. During the game, you handle production and play scrolls. Your focus in the game is to banish the Seraph and earn the glory of Lumen.